Here we go. This one's gonna take a minute, but that's okay. There. And there. Alright. We're ready for games. Yep, camera's bugging again. Alright guys, how we all doing today? Oh fuck? Hold on. Okay, there it is. It caught that little glitch thing, so it thinks there's like a green screen there. Hope everyone's doing well today. I'm gonna open up the game and then we're gonna get started. Here we go. There it is. Alright, we're just gonna start with FPS Invasion. This is how we always start this thing. Right before we get into Sandbox. Have myself a little snack while we do this. So there's our troops. You can see them right there. What if I actually just stay here?
This Tommy fires
For
700
freedom!
freedoms per
For
minute.
America!
This Tommy fires 700 freedoms per minute.
Shit, man, that scared me. I didn't know they would come from that way. Not while I was eating. Bastards. That's for scaring me, you undead bitches. I was having a snack. These guys are undead bitches, man. Scaring me while I was having a snack. That's not cool, dude. Already this round's going well. Yeah, now stay dead. Also speaking of dead, chat, for all you Black Sabbath fans out there, I just found out that Ozzy Osbourne died today. So rest in peace, Ozzy.
For America!
Alright, there should be one more. Where is he? Where'd he go? Do you think he's maybe around? There he is. Got him. Too easy for me. There he was. Also, where's the airdrop? Oh, there it is. It's the Red Cross symbol. Once you see the Red Cross symbol in the sky, not in the guy. Once you see the Red Cross symbol in the sky, you know it's the airdrop. And it looks like it's right there. I was wondering where it was gonna be.
There's us, and then there's the terrorists.
There we go. There we go. This may be a little too easy for me. Oh, there they are. I didn't think you could kill them from back here, and you absolutely can. Todd, I didn't think you could kill him from back there, and you absolutely can. That's amazing. this Punisher spraying them. Alright, there should be one more, wherever it's at. Hey Rabbit, how you doing? Where the fuck are y'all shooting? Oh. Hold on, I got him. I got him, don't worry. Done.
Yeah!
That's good that you're good, Rabbit. Hey. Hey. Y'all did good job. Drinks are on me once this is over. Alright, right now I gotta find that right now I gotta find that airdrop, wherever it's gonna be. Oh, it's gonna be over there. Alright. I was about to say second airdrop, but this is the third airdrop. Well, technically, if you think about it, it is the second, because it's only come down twice. Now, this is where it gets bad, because this is where the runners come in. And this is also where the zombies learn to reproduce in later rounds, so you gotta watch out for that if you get their numbers low enough. They'll do it as like a desperation attempt. Fuck out of here, bitch. I said fuck out of here, bitch.
This Tommy fires 700 freedoms per minute.
This is actually going really well. Nope, not today, bitch. If I go quiet for a long time, it's because I'm locked in on killing these guys. You will hear me talk every now and then, just not as much when I'm locked in. Nope. Hard to believe. Oh, shit. Yeah, y'all back the fuck up. I didn't even see those motherfuckers. Oh, shit. This, okay, this may be a problem. Hold on. Okay, less of a problem now. Alright, y'all are dying. I know you're already dead, but y'all are dying again. There we go. Done. Where's the airdrop when I need it? Oh, same spot. Okay, I got it. Thanks for the care package. Appreciate it. Hey, bitch. Howdy, bitch. Hey! Stop being motherfuckers!
For America!
Oh shit. Okay. We're gonna have to do the old Jussie strat. But that is to say, make the runners make themselves a target by leading them away. Come on, you undead sons of bitches. Follow me. Follow me. Good. Y'all just die, please. That's all I want. There we go. Didn't even break a sweat. Now we have these bitches to worry about. The walkers. The runners are no problem. It's the walkers that may pose a threat. Ah, shit. Okay, we're gonna have to do this another way. There we go.
There's us, and then there's the terrorists.
There. This is gonna be a while. We still have 288 of these fuckers to kill. Oh, y'all are not leading me in there. No, sir. Ow!
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Oh, I could have just gone around like that. Saved me the trouble of falling. I see. Hey, you bitches! No cheating! No. What if I go around right here? That's what some of them are doing. Yeah, there was one right there. I don't know if you've seen him. I killed him, so he's... Oh, shit. There we go. That would have been bad if the game went full McDonald's mode on me now, with the whole poor-ass Wi-Fi shit. Wi-Fi, you're here to go. Wi-Fi, I thought you were at your best performance. I didn't know your best performance was Macca's mode.
They should be grateful that we're liberating them.
Hey! Y'all are gonna stop being bitches. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream so far. Yeah. There we go. Kill them all. Alright, okay, airdrop's back down there. We're currently on round 5, I should mention. We're already in the 700 zombies remaining zone, even though it's slowly counting up to 747. Hey biker, how you doing? Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to go up here.
There's us, and then there's the terrorists.
Well, we're not really facing terrorists per se, we're just facing zombies. Which, if you think about it, zombies are kind of like terrorists. They're trying to spread unknown diseases into the country. Ow. Bitches. Since I got my blasters, I've been having a blast. Also, I got 73 darts to go with it. 73 darts is a lot. It's also perfect for a blaster. But I'm glad you're having fun with it, biker. Those fuckers are dead. Okay, make a mental note, chat. This thing is good for killing runners in long range, and the shotgun's for close range. Two are bolt action and the other blaster is a pistol. Ooh, nice. Blaster pistols are fun. I imagine bolt action blasters are fun as well. Not good. There we go. Good again. Okay, I don't see any more. I didn't see any more coming from that way, so I assume they're all good.
This Tommy fires 700 freedoms per minute.
Oh, they're coming from this way. Not on my watch. I thought I heard somewhere the new Superman movie is good. I haven't seen it yet, so I wouldn't know. But my mom thinks they're trying to redo, like, the Christopher Reeves Superman. You know, the OG Superman. hell? There we go. I trust there will be no more cheating now. Ah, shit. Chat, remember how I said the zombies reproduce once you kill them enough? The numbers went from 200 something to 500 something. Okay, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is I killed all the runners. The bad news is there's still a shit ton of walkers around. Okay though, because if you think about it, the runners did this to themselves, okay? They made themselves a target by going after me. Not a good time, phone. I think this is going fairly well. A lot better than before. Alright, we're back down in the 200s range. No thanks to me. Average Tuesday for Chuck Norris Simulator. Exactly, Kira. Also, hi, how you doing? What's been going on? I do want to get to sandbox faster, so round 6 I'm just gonna surrender myself to these guys. There's also been a shooting here where I live, my mom said. A shooting is never good news, bikers, so whoever it was, I hope they survived. And if not, rest in peace to them. Sound of Chuck Norris's fists. Actually, this is a gun, Kira, but it kind of does sound like that, doesn't it? Rest in peace or surrender. Even Kira's wishing everyone in the shooting well for you, biker. I want to say this is the most lively we've seen chat in this game since last week. There we go. Alright, we're in round 6 now. As you can see, the zombie numbers are already in the 900 range, going up from 22. And the airdrop, way the fuck over there. We can get that, easy.
America!
Bullets already flying past me. I don't know how to feel about that. There's one still on the run, so there were 2 gunmen. Okay, hold on. Oh shit. I was reading chat, fucker. There's one still on the run, so there were 2 gunmen. I locked our doors in case he's near and might barge in. Might be extreme, but I don't want to take any chances. Well, you did a good call, biker, locking the doors just in case. You know what? Y'all take me. Yep, there I go. But yeah, biker, that was actually a smart call you made, locking the door. Wasn't extreme at all, it was just you being smart just in case. Okay. Alright, chat. I would do more of this, but I said we're going to do sandbox after this, and that's our plan. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing. There's our fine print, so now I'm gonna post that, or pin it, not post it. There we go. Alright, guys. Now, I did create a roster card in the Discord, so I'm gonna look through that. So our first match is the traditional. Our first match is traditional, alright? I'm gonna go ahead and spawn them in. We have Heavy Knights, Spartans, and Persians. We're gonna move the Persians down here. Spartans will go here. They will hold position. Right there. A little more down. There we go. Okay, guys, we got our teams. Now, how many numbers do we want each? Keep in mind, the limit is between 1 to 10,000, so that way the game doesn't break. How does the new UEBS system work again? What do you mean the new system? Do you mean the new game? Biker's already saying 60 v 600 or 600 v 600. So I think we'll do 600 each. How's that? It's evenly balanced, so the game won't break. No, you posted something in Discord about UEBS. Oh yeah, I posted a roster card channel. So that way I can look through that and see what today's weekly match of UEBS is. Now, to help me with this roster card, I did enlist the help of ChatGPT. So I already got this week's card in. But yeah. Ah, I see. Yeah. Alright, chat. We're going to launch the battle right after I open Discord. I had to check something in Discord is why I opened it. But now I gotta open Spotify so we can have our battle music, if you will. Go ahead and close Discord, actually. Nah, I'm gonna leave it open. But I can close Steam, I guess? No. Alright, there it is. Alright, guys. We're ready. The game's ready. I'm ready. Y'all are ready. Let's watch this. Now, as always, this is gonna be in C mode because I like to watch it play out like a movie, which I'm pretty sure y'all like watching it play out like a movie as well. There's our Spartans. Alright, battle music time. By the way, there you go. Alright, chat, let's start the battle. Let's start it off with a good one. Drum roll. Thank you, Kira. Here we go. Who do you guys think is gonna win? The Heavy Knights, the Persians, or the Spartans? If any of you vote the Spartans, just want to say, the Spartans have a track record of winning these. The clash is imminent now. Huzzah! Oh, there's the Persians and the Heavy Knights. Yeah, there's the clash. I put down the Miracle of Sound command because this is by Peyton Parrish, but Miracle of Sound is a featured artist, so yeah, Miracle of Sound's actually a really good indie musician. All his music's based on video games, TV shows, and movies. So if you want a good listen, Miracle of Sound command's in there. I love this song though, I love it a lot. Oh, now we have a three-way clash. Fight, my children! Fight for honor! We're like the watchers here. Our oath is we cannot intervene. We can only watch. If you've seen Marvel's What If, you know what I mean by the watchers. Oh shit. There we go. Just took a minute. Okay, yeah, it seems like the Persians lost and the Spartans are still fighting the Knights. Love the emotes, Kira. Thank you. Battle indeed. Yep. Also, I think the police got a hold of both gunmen now. Let's hope they did, Biker. I was voting for the Heavy Knights. Are you winning, son? Kira. The Heavy Knights was a good guess, but I already mentioned that if you voted the Spartans have a track record of winning that. The Heavy Knights was a good guess, though. Alright, let's go to the next match on the card. Okay, so this one's gonna be a tag team. This one's gonna be between... I love a good underdog. Yeah, it's always good to have an underdog story, honestly. Now, chat, this one's gonna be a team match, a tag team. I usually watch live protests because I like the tactics police use and crowd control. Is this with the riot shields, Biker, that you mean? Because I think that's a good idea, actually. Alright, so here's our second team. What was it? Tortoises and kangaroos. We'll put those over here. Alright, chat, what do we think? Do we keep them all at an even 250, or do you want to up the numbers? And if so, what numbers for each team? We'll start with the tag team here. First the dressers, then the tables. They don't usually use shields as far as I see anymore, because they don't usually use shields as far as I see anymore, because they're wearing more body armor and shielded helmets. But there are times where they do use shields. Makes sense. Now again, chat, do we want to up the numbers or do we want to keep them all as is with an even 250 each? Because if y'all want to up the numbers, we can start one at a time per faction, going from the dressers all the way down. 350 each? Alright, bet, Biker. My bad for holding things up. It's okay, man. Don't worry. Don't worry, Biker. It's okay. Don't worry. But yeah, we have a tag team match. This match is between kangaroos and tortoises and dressers and tables. So, as you can imagine, things are gonna get pretty silly. I imagine this is how the Great Furniture War started. Now, I've turned off the C mode for this, because here it is. There's our tortoises. And there's our ruse. Let's go. Also, chat, look at this. The dressers and tables just slide. What kind of devil magic is this? Laugh my ass off indeed, biker. I would too if I saw that. Now, contrary to popular belief, chat, tortoises aren't as slow as we think they are. Because if you say dinner, the tortoises will come up to you fast. I learned that at a reptile show where they showed a tortoise. Already the ruse are breaking shit, and I already approve of it. Unfortunately, the dressers are more powerful than the ruse, it looks like. Not the ruse, man! That was for my Aussie community. Go little turtles. I know what you mean, Kira. And yes, turtles and tortoises are in the same family. They'll get there, eventually. Yeah, they'll get there faster if you say dinner. Tortoises, dinner's ready. They're in the form of the dressers and tables. Dinner. I actually don't know if tortoises eat wood. They might. Turtles, we can use it. I mean, we could if we wanted to, but it looks like the furniture's winning. Some of the furniture's already freaking out. Look at it. They're looking around like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I just thought of it as a theme song. That would actually be a banger theme song, biker. This is not good. The furniture's winning. The furniture won. And that, chat, is how the furniture war between furniture and animals started. If you have any questions, just, let me know. Wiggle, wiggle. Well, GG. Yeah, GG indeed, Kira. I think some of the tortoises actually died from old age. Well, that's a huge L for the turtles. Indeed. On to the next match. Gotta set all these up. There we go. Alright, let's see what the next match is scheduled for today. Okay. So this one's an elimination match. It's Elven... Well, technically all of them are elimination matches because it's a fight to the death. But yeah, this next one is Elven Huntresses versus Skeleton Warriors. So let's go ahead and get them in. Okay, there's only one Elven Huntress here. We're gonna put the Skeleton Warriors down here while we think of a number for the Elven Huntresses. Because 250 versus 1, that seems a little overpowered. So should we add to the Elven Huntresses, chat? And if so, how many? $100 Elven Huntresses. Alright, Kira, 100 it is. There we go. Biker, what do you think about the Skeleton Warriors? Keep them the same or even it up? What do you think of the Skeleton Warrior numbers, Biker? Do we keep it the same or do we even them out? I think they can do it. Okay, Biker says even them out, so we'll do 100 of the Skeleton Warriors as well. Alright, let's see if the Elven Huntresses can beat the Skeleton Warriors. Biker thinks it's hell if you see a floating skeleton head singing "Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your fate tonight." And I agree, that would be hell if you had to hear that. Yep, pretty cursed. Alright, so we got Elven Huntresses. Reminds me of Legolas from Lord of the Rings. Versus the Undead Legion of Skeleton Warriors. Let's see who comes out on top. Yep, there's the arrows. All the skeletons got is swords and shields. Already they're dying. Yep, the Elven Huntresses won. And it was a pretty quick one. Good job, Kira. Alright. I'll see you guys have an ad break playing. Don't worry, it's a minute and a half. For every half hour. Also, chat, we're already over an hour. Alright. Alright guys, back into Sandbox. We're gonna clear this up. Because our next match is another 1v1. It's Mech Walkers versus Giant Cyclopses. So we want to go to Sci-Fi for the Mech Walkers. And we want to go to Fantasy for the Giant Cyclopses. Now, how many numbers do we want each? Biker, you want to pick first, or you want to let Kira pick first? How many numbers for the Mech Walkers? 700 versus 800. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Let's try that. Also, let's turn that a little this way. There we go. Kira, what do you think of Biker's choice? 700 versus 800. Because it's 700 of the Mech Walkers versus 800 of the Giant Cyclopses. Yeah? Alright, let's do it. The main event's gonna be coming up. I say the main event, chat. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Let's do it.
Kira, thank you for the let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, so these are our Mech Walkers. And all the way at the end of the field are the Giant Cyclopses. Let's do it. They kind of look like AT Walkers from Star Wars. Alright, let's see who wins. Ancient Muscle or Futuristic Firepower? Pat, comment who you think's gonna win this. The Ancient Fire... I mixed that up, but yeah, comment who you think's gonna win this. The Ancient Muscle or the Futuristic Firepower? Biker thinks the Futuristic Firepower is gonna win, and it does look like it's winning already. Although if you look, the Cyclopses can throw rocks. Very primitive, I must say, but if it works, it works. I love how they're shooting lasers and all the Cyclopses are doing is throwing rocks. Dang, it's the future mechanisms for the win. They're throwing rocks, Kira. They're throwing rocks. Rocks, gotcha, yeah. It's very primitive, but it works. It's a good tactic, Kira, you're right, despite being primitive. Although rocks don't necessarily beat lasers. I mean, it's clearly working on some of them if you go for the legs. I wonder if the mech walkers have, like, stormtrooper aim. I mean, it doesn't really look like they're hitting the Cyclopses anymore. They're dropping though, so I guess that's a good thing. We're probably gonna be here a while. That one went down like a rock. You can see it, they're really trying to shoot the Cyclopses, but they just keep missing. Now you can take control of troops, but we're not gonna do that, because it goes against our Watcher Oath of no intervening. Anyone wants to get a drink, now's the time. We're probably gonna be here a good while. At least until these things can learn to fucking aim. The mech walkers, I mean. Biker, thank you for the hydrate. Alright, chat, y'all just watch the battle, I'll be back. Okay, I am back. They can't aim. They are from Star Wars. It looks like that, don't it, Kira? Alright, because Biker redeemed Hydrate, so I had some Sprites in the fridge, right? I drank most of them, but today I have 2 left, and this is one of them, so I literally had to go to the fridge to get this. Normally I have my drinks right here beside me, but the day we got these for the fridge, I was feeling lazy, so I just thought, fuck it, I'll put them in the fridge. Biker, this one's for you. Skull. Nice and cold. Here's indeed. Kira's right though, these mech walkers are from Star Wars if they can't aim worth shit. Imagine being in Star Wars and being a clone trooper or a stormtrooper and you can't aim worth anything. There's probably stormtroopers operating them. Maybe there is. Maybe there is stormtroopers inside the mech walkers. Bro, me. I can't aim. That's actually funny, Kira. I like that. So, quite the battle so far, huh? This may go on for a while, cause all the Cyclopses are doing is throwing rocks at the problem. Alright, I know I said this goes against our Watcher Oath of not intervening, but I kind of want to intervene now. They have the lowest accuracy standards at the Stormtrooper Academy, have shitty aim. Look no further, my friend. That'd actually be a pretty funny commercial if they did air that. You know what, chat? We're gonna intervene. I'm breaking our oath just this one time today. Because at this rate, we're gonna be here for an hour or two. Now check this out. We have two different god powers here. We can either nuke, or we can use wind. I say we wind it up. Nuke? Alright. We'll have to detonate it over here, so that way it doesn't, like, kill everyone. I want to say right here is about good blast radius wise. Okay, a little closer. Okay, a little closer. This is not going as far as I'd like. The blast, I mean. Okay, getting there. It's getting there. Well, I mean, it wiped out half of them. Chat, look at this. The nuke wiped out half of them. Kinda curious. I'm kinda curious on what the wind does. Okay, the wind doesn't seem to affect them. Another way we can intervene is if we do this. Does take them a while to go down, though. Let's get closer, actually. Gonna have to go behind here. I'm controlling this guy, by the way, chat. What if we do this? Up, there I go. That's one less we gotta deal with now. So at this rate, it could either go one or two ways. I could either nuke until all the mech walkers are dead, or I could control these guys and help the mech walkers out. Which route do you think we take, chat? Help the mechs, alright. Nuke 'em all. Okay, so one says nuke 'em and one says help the mechs. It's right now where I wish I had mod team active so we could run a poll. Now never mind, nuke 'em. I mean, Kira's right, Biker. The mechs are technically winning this. Okay, to avoid hitting the mechs, I'm gonna have to go over here. Well, the mech walkers win. See who makes it out alive. The mech walkers did, Kira. I only made it to where it killed all the Cyclopses. So we did both. I nuked them and helped them. So yeah, mech walkers win because of us intervening. So we had to break our Watcher Oath to do that. Alright, our next fight is gonna be another tag team. So it looks like we're gonna have Santa and Scarecrows versus Chickens and Super Gwins. Now, Kira, if you haven't been here, and if you don't know what Super Gwins are, we'll explain in a minute. Alright, so we want Oh. There we go. So we want festive this time around. There we go. Now let's get a chicken. There we go. So now we're gonna do the same format. There we go. Oh, Biker, the Super Gwins and the chickens are on a tag team this round. But we can do those numbers. 23 and 900 chickens. Alright, so how many numbers for the Santas and the Scarecrows? $400 each. Got it. Now the Santas and Scarecrows are on a tag team as well. And this is 400 for each of them, Biker. This is gonna be funny. It is. Akira, before we start the battle, full disclosure, this is gonna get pretty silly, because all the Super Gwins are... I've created the Super Gwins. They're basically regular penguins, only they were endorsed with like 12... I came up with a funny backstory for the Super Gwins. I made the Super Gwins in a lab, right? They're basically regular penguins, but I injected them with 12 doses of cocaine and gave them laser vision. Alright, chat, here we go. So we have a team of chickens and a team of Super Gwins versus a team of Santa Clauses and a team of Scarecrows. Let's see who wins this. Also, look how fast the Super Gwins move. That has to be all the drugs. Yeah, there it is! Go, my laser-induced penguins! Kill! That was insane, man. Well, the chickens and the Super Gwins. I knew this would be too easy for 23 Super Gwins. It really was, Biker. It really was easy. But we do know that since the Super Gwins win, since they're on the same team as the chickens win too. I love how Kira's got the emote and she put holy. It's like she's trying to say holy shit. That was funny. You were right there, Biker. Super Gwyn Team 23. Alright, chat. Our next match is going... Okay. So our next one's kind of special. This one's history themed. It's Redcoats versus World War II US soldiers and German soldiers. Instead of SEAL Team 6, the Super Gwyns are far more superior. They really are, Biker. In fact, if they existed, those should be the ones that gone and killed Osama. But yeah, we want Redcoats versus we want Redcoats versus soldiers from World War II. Specifically US soldiers and German soldiers. Alright, chat. How many numbers each? It's a 1v3. It's a 1v2, by the way. We got Redcoats versus US soldiers and German soldiers. $300 US Army versus 500 Germans in the other. Well... this battle was... Alright. Touché. We can use the 500 Germans in the US, 100 US Army. I think Uncle Sam can handle it. Yeah. Pretty good numbers you decided for the 1v3, Biker. Biker, that was actually a pretty good numbers you decided for the 1v2. So it's the British Redcoats versus Uncle Sam's soldiers and the German soldiers. I think Uncle Sam can handle this fine. This is basically what happens when you bring machine guns to a musket fight. Or a musket to a machine gun fight. I love the "For America" the US soldiers are chanting. Chat, let it be known that this is what happens when you bring a musket to a machine gun fight. This is history clashing at its finest. Remember, the 4th of July is also where the British celebrate their defeat. I didn't know they celebrated their defeat on the 4th. All I know is that we celebrate our freedom from the British. No, I was joking. Ah, okay. Fair enough. That is a lot of bullets flying, though. Sorry to show you guys dead redcoat bodies. The redcoats haven't hit a single person. I'm surprised by that. Okay, so the team of the Germans and the US won, despite some casualties on our team there. That was a hell of a historical fight, though. Alright, chat, we're on to the next battle in the roster card now. Our next battle is Crawlers versus Wildmen. So the Crawlers are in the modded units. See, right here. And the Wildmen are in the Ancient Greece units. There we go. Alright, who has numbers to pick? $500 Crawlers versus 200 Wildmen. Alright, good odds, I like it. There we go. Now wait till you see what the Crawlers actually look like, Biker. They're pretty creepy looking. As always, I gotta turn C mode on. So these are the Wildmen. Looking kinda like Kratos from the new God of War game. And right over there, those are the Crawlers. They kind of look like something out of Aliens, not gonna lie. How many of y'all have seen Alien? Now chat, quick question. How many of y'all have seen Aliens? You know, the ones with the xenomorphs. Once you see something that looks like it crawled out of Aliens, that's probably a bad thing. I'm getting back into this game soon. Just focusing on my nerf accuracy. Alright, Biker, no problem. Sometimes you gotta, you know... I don't know what to say to that, honestly, but... I hope your nerf accuracy is pretty well. And honestly, I'd love seeing you play this game on stream one day if you can. The Wild Men seem to be winning. I'll try to do a collab with you, I just can't stream from my PC yet. Understandable. And the Wild Men won. Nice. Don't ask me how the Wild Men beat the Crawlers, it just kinda happened. Alright, chat. Y'all know this was coming. Y'all knew this was coming. It's time for the main event now. Chuck Norris versus a zombie horde. The traditional ending to this battle. Welcome back, Kira. That's right, Kira, you came back just in time for the main event. Now, Chuck Norris is gonna stay at 1, but for the zombie numbers, yours truly's gonna do an executive choice. So I think I'm gonna pick about 9,500. You know, just under the limit. And Chuck is gonna hold position while the zombies walk slowly towards him. Ready, chat? The main event starts now. Y'all did pretty good with picking the numbers, though, not gonna lie.
Let's do it.
Kira, thank you for the let's do it. Let's do it! Gotta turn the C mode on, because it looks cooler. Imagine this, if you will. Walker Texas Ranger meets The Walking Dead. That's essentially what this is. It's also what would happen if Chuck Norris was a gorilla, the zombies were 100 men, and you know, the 100 men versus gorilla debate going around. I know Chuck usually beats these guys and makes a bloodied-bodied bullseye, but damn it, it's gonna be beautiful to see it. The zombies are slowly taking their time to get there. They're in no rush. Now, chat, you may be asking, but Jesse, will Chuck Norris wins this? I was trying to say, but Jesse, will Chuck Norris win this? You're damn right he will. Wouldn't have made sense if I said it like, well, Chuck Norris wins this. Will Chuck Norris win? Is that even a question? It's not a question if we already know the answer, Kira. Thank you for the hype emotes, and the other emotes you've been doing as well. The zombies are taking their time, aren't they? Now you may be asking, but Jesse, why are the zombies so slow? Listen, they're walker zombies, okay? Chuck Norris orders Uber Eats in the time the zombies get to him. Yeah, I don't know if there's Uber drivers in this game. We're welcome to pretend there. Well, we're welcome to pretend there are. All right, Chuck, you know what to do. OBS, you gonna stop shitting the bed? Alright. They're here. They are here indeed. Now Chuck, he kills the zombies very uniquely. He kicks them, they go flying into oblivion, they come crashing down from the stratosphere and die on impact. That's how the bloody bullseye is made. Yeet! Yeah. Chuck just yeets them into oblivion and they die when they come back down. Also, Chuck's character is like from I Am Legend. You know Will Smith's character, how he's immune to the zombie virus? That's basically how Chuck Norris is in this game. Imagine being immune to the zombie virus. That would be pretty impressive, but also pretty cursed. Cause what if you're the only one who's immune? A man of all talents. Couldn't have said it better, Kira. We're gonna be here a while, because we're already nearing 2 hours. And just look how many zombies there are. Again, there's 9,500 of them. almost 3/4 of the way to 10,000, if you will. Also, chat, I finally got the VOD to my Twitch affiliate anniversary, my 1 year. I finally got it downloaded and I split it into 2 parts. So, come Sunday, I'll link my YouTube channel on my social command, and yeah, so come Sunday, expect to see them then. So there's my socials if you want to check them out. One of them's my main YouTube, one of them's my VOD YouTube channel, and one of them's my TikTok. But yeah, come Sunday, my 2-part Twitch affiliate anniversary VOD will be on my second YouTube channel, so be prepared for that. Tuck is kicking zombie ass, as he always does. Congrats, man. Thanks, Biker. I just haven't uploaded it yet, but I will soon. Like I said, it comes Sunday. And my 2-year affiliate anniversary is coming up, so I don't know what I'm gonna do for that. Probably another community game night, but we'll see. Buckshot Roulette Night. We could do that as one of the games, Biker. The main issue is you, me, and some other dude has it, so I don't know if we'll have any other takers beyond us 3 for Buckshot Roulette Night. I mean, I could stream some gameplay for you guys tonight in Discord and see if you guys would actually want to buy the game and try it. Kira, I don't know if you're in my Discord, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you my Discord link. It is $3 on Steam, Biker. Yes, Buckshot Roulette is surprisingly cheap. $3 on Steam is not a very bad price. Yeah, Kira, there's my Discord if you need it. That way you can keep track of when I next go live. You know, so you don't miss me too much, I mean. Nice, thank you. No problem, Kira. The zombos sure are dying. Yes, I'm following on YouTube now, both channels. Thanks, Kira. Don't forget my TikTok, too. I am on there. That's where I post my Twitch VOD clips. Now you may notice the zombies are desperately trying to get Chuck. Well, I say desperately, they're zombies. They don't care about desperation, they only care about food. And for a zombie, the only food is human flesh and human brains. Not a very ideal diet, but they're zombies, so what can you do? You know, we have a word for zombies in these parts. Cannibals. I don't know where that voice came from. But Chuck's almost done killing the zombies, which is fitting because we just hit the 2-hour mark. There it is. Chuck has killed them all. Let's see how he did, chat. So, Chuck's here. As usual with that face of a man that don't fuck around. And if we go up here, Chuck has made the bloody bullseye a reality. Now, it's missing a part of the circle there, but that's okay. It's still a bloody bullseye nonetheless. Kira, thank you for the Kirby victory dance. And it is glorious, the bloody bullseye. Hell yeah. Pretty fire way to end today's event. This game is very fun, chat. Very, very fun indeed. Alright, Kira, I'm giving you rolls now, alright? Would you like... I don't know if you stream or not, but in case you do, I'm giving you the streamer roll too. There you go. Now, I've assumed you've read the rules and checked the green check mark, right, Kira? Because if you have, Because if you haven't yet, I'm sure you're probably doing it right now. Alright, chat, we had pretty good games today, if I do say so myself. Yes, I read the rules. Awesome. The rules. Okay, so far we only have 2 people live right now, so we're gonna do the wheel. Because I want to raid out to someone, which is what we're planning on doing. I'm usually a pretty good bean. I know, Kira, you've been pretty good in chat. So I imagine you're pretty good in Discord as well. Alright. Alright, chat. But chaos sometimes calls and I must answer. That is true, Kira. Sometimes chaos calls and you can't help it. Alright, chat. It's time to play our favorite game. Spin the wheel. Here's how it works. I put 2 channels up, or more, depending on if there's more channels live that I follow. And whatever the wheel lands on, we rated them out. Alright, who's ready to play? Say it with me, chat. Spin the wheel! Alright, here we go. We gonna get Raw or we gonna get Poppy? Let's find out. Spin the wheel! The wheel has spoken. I was hoping we'd get Raw, but Poppy's okay. Alright, chat. I think this is gonna be it for me today. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the raid command. There we go. Now if you can, chat, please copy and paste this raid message. There we go. Alright. So yeah, that's it for me today. I'll see you all tomorrow for some Among Us with friends. Kira, when I said copy and paste it, I didn't mean in my chat, alright? But it's okay. We make it work. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for some Among Us with friends. So, till tomorrow, behave yourselves, stay safe out there, and have yourselves a good one. Bye, guys. Take it away, JonTron.
And holy shit! We'll always love you! I can't believe you did this to me! God damn it! How could you do this to me?
Bye, Kira. Bye, Biker.